Hello people, this is Eric Cobra and this is Let's Play XCOM Chimera Squad Blind. Well, brand new times. I'll be trying to do some new things, among other things having free games up and running again. Presuming of course you guys are seeing this roughly after I start changing things up and hopefully get a bit back more on track, and this isn't like years in the future or anything like that. But in that case, I guess you got a little bit of channel history there. But anyway, all that aside, this is not a blog. I'm here to play a game. Fun story, I only learned about this game very recently. Kind of surprised me, because, you know, XCOM, you'd think that would be kind of hard to avoid. But no, me and my boyfriend stumbled across it quite accidentally while browsing on Steam and talking, and I was like, wait, is this XCOM? XCOM Chimera Squad? Have you heard anything about it? No, I haven't. Okay, well, let's check what this is. What is this? You're playing against aliens? Whoa, what is this? It's on sale. It's coming out soon. Whoa. So, yeah, he played it and heartily recommended it. And in fact, I say it was less heartily recommended and more very much insisted that I should play it. Not that I mind. So, yeah. It's an XCOM game, and as far as I know, it focuses a little bit less, has a little bit of a smaller scale, focusing on a set of characters and so on, set after XCOM 2 and so on, but there's still a lot of things I don't know, which, of course, is the point of going in blind. Can I also just say that I really love this title theme? But anyway, enough of staring at the title screen, let's move on. Select difficulty. Story for players new to tactical games or who just wants to experience the game's narrative. Not really me, but nice. Normal for players familiar with tactical games. Challenging but fair. Expert for XCOM veterans looking for a challenge. I mean, I would call myself a bit of an XCOM veteran, but I wouldn't say I'm looking for a challenge. Well, I stick to most of these things. Impossible, a brutal challenge for only the bravest player. Let's see. Iron Man, play with 6 agents up directly. Hardcore, failure mission restores the total complete also compensate for for failure can continue. Extensive as founders to be careful of the game. Tutorial show subtitles. Well, there's some adjustments you can make there. I don't know what any of them mean, so I'm just gonna stick to this and trust that this is the norm. And then we'll take it from there. So continuing.
Two minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
Exposition!
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in.
Dialogue is a little bit stilted. It's obvious designed to get some exposition across ASAP. But it's not
Whisper,
bad, obviously.
what's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed a cab.
To a hostage situation?
Focus. Whisper, any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
Man, one of our guys have to take a taxi? Boy, this really is XCOM. Budget still in the shit, eh? Chimera Squad begins every mission by setting up breach points to get the jump on enemies. Preview the enemy presence at each breach point and modifiers that will be applied, then assign agents to the available slots to determine the order they enter the fight. Interesting. Let's see. Main door. Pinpoint. Several shots of enemies will crit. Don't seem like we have any others, so... And I don't really know your skills, so... Oh, that's neat. You know... I don't know if it's a design choice or just actual a part of canon, but I must admit, it does look a little bit closer to human than alien than some of the admin tools we saw. Oh, there. Well, but...
Breaching in!
Breach targeting. Cycle through available targets with tap and left shift and use select wheel to enter. I'd say you seem the most dangerous simply because you're right next to our face. Trooper. So yeah. Well, it says 100%. Well, if you get 100% on a guy that's in cover, that's advantageous for us. There's a bit of a brief sequence.
I am Mayor Nightingale.
Is that our hostage?
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
It's just a recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
Agents and enemies take the turn order one at a time. Their current place in the turn order can be seen on the unit flag above the head next to the portrait in the timeline, which both updates after each turn. Agents have 2 action points each turn to use for movement, shooting, or abilities. Look for blue shield to move into cover for defensive bonuses before shooting or moving out to flank the enemy for a better chance to hit. Okay. You know, that whole breach thing actually comes off kind of like an, a player version of, I think you'll have some good, yeah. They come off with like a player version of the whole thing, but enemy stuff we've got to do. Let's see if we can hit the guy. Yes. Fire weapon, Overwatch.
Led by beings who called themselves the Elders, the alien invaders conquered the world in roughly 3 months. Billions of humans perished.
Moving! Cover me!
Stay close, okay?
Huh, now I also chose the direction for it. Okay, well I don't expect him to run
Gotcha.
closer, so if he tries to retreat as a result...
He's 19%, despite the loss. What came next?
Flop.
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
Contact!
Clear.
Thanks!
Verge? What took you so long?
Didn't he
Had
take
to
a cap?
unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
Multiple breach points in turn order. Some accounts offers more than 1 breach point with different risks and benefits. For example, to split the squad and send more from the same location. Agents entering from the same breach point will enter the account together and be close in the timeline. The order of the breach point will enter is shown next to the name and can change using arrows. So like... Closer was enemies tips plus 1 damage on breach. See the deal. That's used for the direction does plus 1 damage on breach. mean, in that case, we should probably assign the tankier members to this one. Since I presume that's health. I still don't know exactly what they are ability-wise and so on, so... And if enemies deal more damage on this one, it's probably safer if these guys breach first.
Time to breach.
That one seems like it'll be dangerous for them. And that one seems like it'll be dangerous for us. Let's take care of that one, so we don't have them right on our face. Each agent has a unique ability that can use every turn until the game more builds from the class and equipment. Most agents also have a subdue ability, a non-lethal attack that is low damage and guaranteed to hit. Used to an additional rewards for certain vision objectives. Chip used for charge pass ability to instead of subdue. Stuber. Merge sonic response step on the control work. Neural cannot target units in the neural. Battle madness, first attacks in the ground. Circle, taking the targets. Subdue. Oh.
Crossing over.
I really think we. Yep. You got charge bash. Well, let's try this charge bash thing.
I made the arrest.
Done.
Set up the breaching charge.
I do like to make an entrance.
Explosive engines. All non-aggressive enemies can't entrance or surprise. Some breach points can only be accessed with spirit equipment abilities once an agent with the combat is in the first slot. All agents can then be assigned. Well, I mean, we're all going in here, so...
Wait, hold! Hostage confirmed in the next room.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough! This exhibit, it is about XCOM's role in our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
Making a path.
Let's see. Well, from where I am, that one definitely looks like he'll be the most dangerous. That one looked like a... could easily flank us. But only 61 chance to hit. 61. 56. You. Well, less target is better than nothing. Oh, we actually got the best chance of hitting that guy over there. Well, let's go for it. Yeah, again, I don't really like the angle that guy has. That happens.
Fair Nightingale, I'll protect you.
Cherub is down.
Terminal, stabilize him.
On it.
Verge, with me. Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
Agents will lose all their HP will begin bleeding out or so returns to the key by a number of the timer. The mission will fill less bleeding out to save it with a stabilized ability or the encounter is complete before the timer expires. Yep. And then getting him back into cover again is probably a good idea.
Changing position.
Never stop moving. On the run.
Well, let's try. Whoops.
You weren't supposed to hit back.
Oh, where are you shooting? Well, this can be considerably risky, but it allows
He'll
me
make
to
it.
get a clear shot on you. Thus, 84% chance.
Shifting.
Okay, well now I can definitely knock you out. Take you in for questioning.
And stay down.
There. Well, he's stunned, so maybe I'll get you this into a better position.
Shouldn't have bothered.
So we can get him in for questioning.
Hostile is under arrest.
See if he has any more comrades.
You alright?
It looks worse than it is. Those medic hits are really something.
Compliment accepted.
What about Cherub?
Yeah, I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your
Awesome.
diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace.
You know,
I count on your support.
we're still having this conversation with you lying on the floor with a bullet wound in you. Just saying. Crisis received. Whisper here. Head back to base. We're going to need the reef. Well, that's interesting. Some interesting mechanics and so on. I like the comic book style. It's neat.
Package delivered to 31PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's
bad luck.
Oh, it is. Well, the mayor was just bombed.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
So, hearts and minds then.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
thanks for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 3-1 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
Yeah, I mean, really, she
We'll set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
I mean, really, she died the moment she was, you know, out of our care, so, yeah. There's a critical target waiting on the city map. Complete Memorial Museum optimization in downtown. Okay,
Welcome to City 31.
You have chosen
During
or
Advent's
been chosen.
occupation,
I'm sorry.
The city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that, not yet, but we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
The map is where we see the stage of City 31 and any current targets we can send our squad to respond to. Chimera Squad can respond to 1 target per day, after which the day automatically advances. Interesting. Switch shot, the Fringe, Old Town, the Stacks, Highland Square, Renova Heights, Riverside, Ankles Point, and downtown. Yep. But yeah, the mayor suspect that somebody is probably financing these hardliners. Let's see, Memorial Museum Aftermath. 31 PD needs help pouring through the aftermath of tonight's attack. Mayor Nightingale's death has the city on edge. Let's do what we can to help. Well, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything else, so. We're done what we can to aid 31 PD. Commissioner Olive, pass along your thanks for helping officers bear the weight of the attack.
Your work with 31 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
The Progeny, a loose network of human science. Their vision for City 130 is transionic, whether the City wants it or not. Grey Phoenix, an organization of alien scavengers. They have acquired a massive kind of weaponry reclamation is mandated to recover. What's effective with executions? How can I pay attention to solve? Yeah, okay. Sacred Coil, that's what it says. Couldn't read for this. An like a religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation but only to those who once fought XCOM. So they all sound like they could be problematic, but the question is, who would I believe would be willing to finance these guys? Well, I guess I most likely would say the Progeny, because Grey Phoenix doesn't sound like, well, yeah, they're quietly amassing weapons, which is troublesome, but it doesn't immediately indicate them as being involved, and these guys do sound like, you know, they preach salvation, but to those who fought against XCOM, again, a group that sounds like it could be problematic, but why would they finance human terrorists? So I guess by exclusion. Then again, you could also argue that their future is entirely psionic and some aliens are psionic, but it does say it's a loose network of human science, not just science, so let's investigate them first.
The Progeny have a small but loyal human membership, all with psionic capability. Victims willingly hand over what the Progeny need, then forget the whole thing. The perfect crime.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 31 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Okay. Area investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork. From this first mission, learn about the faction and their methods. Operations. Hidden missions that must be revealed and complete to knock out the faction's main plans. Take down, stop the final tank and end their threat to City 31. Use of mobile public investigations. Faction leadership. Progeny leadership is entirely psionic. Consultation with the Templar suggests a human with powerful psionic ability. Well, I could have guessed that much. And now we have a lot more opened up. This is the assembly area.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Assembly projects are how you get access to new or better items and equipment. Each project can unlock new artifacts and supply, new weapons, armor upgrades, or a variety of other useful things. Aid designed here decrease the time it takes to complete a project. Helium is one of the 3 resources reclamation requires. It's spent to complete projects in the assembly. Construct the Android OPS hub. This network also choose androids on tackle missions and enables new assembly projects. Sure. The Armory is where you manage your agents, load up, manage weapons, armor, and all agent abilities, unlock new abilities by promoting agents that have earned enough XP. Agent biography, learn more about the agent's backgrounds. Ooh, that's interesting. 10 armor, change calls in the agent's uniform. Except
the director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Claymore, explosives, AoE breaching, there's no red wire. I'm lucky if there are even wires. Shrapnel bomb, concussive charge. Shelter, psionics, ally buff, mental attacks. I can be a weapon, but I will be your shield. I can't be a weapon, but I will be your shield. Zephyr, close quarters, high mobility, move fast or die slow. If we're going against Scions, having a bit more on our side as a counter probably works best.
This is where the city stashed us.
Hey, Shelter. It's not so bad.
I don't need my psionics to tell you're lying.
Not lying, just morale building.
I'll make do. Anything good to eat?
I saved some chili for you. A Red Bull in the fridge.
Now that's morale building.
Let's see. Old world origin, Chile. Prior to invasion, lived on a farm with his parents, 2 siblings, and extended family. Separated from his family, collected and processed into a resettlement camp, 11 years old. Exhibited signs of psionic aptitude, dropped into an advent program studying the capabilities of human-born science. Fled advent after being forced to kill dozens of criminals with his psionic abilities. Connected with a resistance group, they brought him on for his agricultural knowledge. He kept his psionic abilities secret. Relied on his psionic ability to defend against a terror attack, 31 years old. Reluctantly joined XCOM for formal psionic training. Transferred to the Reclamation Agency at his inception. Requested placement in Chimera Squad at the behest of his fellow agents. France, National Tactical Police officers with a few years of experience. Went to ground after the fall of Paris, spent a fruitless year searching for family. Provided operational training to the nascent European resistance groups. Strongly advised against direct resistance, which he learned brought overwhelming reprisal rates. Connected with XCOM proper during its leaner years. Remained a friendly asset as its organization rebuilt itself. In 2032, she developed a formalized tactical training program to screen XCOM recruits. Field license to allied resistance groups supporting XCOM, 43 years old, wow. Modified the XCOM recruit training program to suit the needs of the Reclamation Agency. Joined the Chimera Squad provisionally to ensure field-ready status. China. Only child of a factory worker and a cook. Parents died in the initial invasion. Her uncle fled with her to a relocation camp. After her uncle died of disease, she was effectively adopted by a doctor who lost her only daughter into the invasion. Transferred with her adopted mother to a small town on the outskirts. Began apprenticing in her adopted mother's medical office. After a punitive advent attack wiped out her town, a resistance group pulled her from her rubble and brought her to safety. She exhibited a severe shift in personality. Combat medic for her resistance group, exhibited absolute fearlessness and saved hundreds of lives. Initially rejected for the Reclamation Agency, but requested regular psionic probes to prove she is fit to serve. Assigned to the Chimera Squad after a probationary period. Probably explains why she seems a little bit uncaring at times. I don't blame her. In Estonia, Chair belonged to the empty cohort, a batch of hybrid clones with full advent training but no advent indoctrination. Emerged from his clone Croatia, immediately befriended 2 XCOM soldiers, serious old, 18 physically. Transferred to a detention center, exhaustive testing revealed no advent sympathies besides being part of the Bell's Mark clone line. Released from detention recommended as a test case for XCOM utilizing skills of the empty cohort. Transferred to the Reclamation Agency after proving his capability. Requested placement in Chimera Squad at first opportunity. Reclamation Agency observed his future has been proven more of his squad on multiple occasions. No advent indoctrination. I wonder why. Perhaps backup clones meant to be quickly modified for whatever situation, you know. Verge. Sonic support for an infiltration unit of thin men. Actively work to subvert human governments. Experimented with delicate long-term mental control of human subjects, 15 years old. Assigned the long-term control of an influential human could keep the public docile with comprehensible and reassuring answers to their questions about aliens. Selected as a candidate for conversion into sectoid infused with human genetic material, post-conversion exhibited signs of empathy towards the human populace. Finally began to tip off resistance groups. Served as a mole, actively aiding resistance groups in XCOM. Spent time in detention camp until XCOM realized his role in the war. Agreed to reclamation agency transfer. Director Kelly approved his admission to Chimera Squad. I don't like that, but it shows that these guys are not just all chaotic evil and so on. It's believable enough how this happened. So yeah. Well, assault rifle, pistol, submachine gun, shotgun, submachine gun. Gotcha. Agents earn XP and missions release or promotions. Each new rank provides increased stats and some unlock new abilities and new training programs. At certain levels, you have a choice between two abilities and which one you want. Okay, there's a lot of things that's familiar.
Our temporary field office has all the basics. Weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
The XCOM supply is where you buy all your core items and equipment. Items you unlock from assembly projects become permanently available here too. Credits are one of the 3 reasons reclamation required. There's spin supply to both buy and you enter a creating system.
We can get a sweet deal on combat-grade androids. I know. Everyone hates them.
Was a budget up there? Auto keycard grants breach access through a security door. An auto keycard uses a brute force attack to push through any security door. Breaching charge. Ceasefire grenade disables all firearms in a large radius. This code designs from the XCOM engineering core disables all firearms in a large radius. Make ceasefire grenades a must-have for the reclamation agency. Persistent rumors suggest the blast core of the MK1 cooler heads contains a miniaturized codex with self-immolation and impact. Flashbang grenade disorders hostile targets in large radius. Friendly units and squad members are unaffected. Reclamation agency dance requiring fuel expenses for humble Mach 5 Thunderbolt. Believes designed to disorders all known sentient species. Medikit. Medikit will restore 4 HP to singulation, can also be used to remove burning hazard possible. Carry Medikit goes immune to poison. It contains a pressurized solution infused with painkillers and antiseptics, but when exposed to air, it acts as a seal and insulator. Smoke grenade. Reclamation agents use the same Mach 2 ruffled squid grenade deployed by XCOM soldiers. As Director Kelly once said, when you're exposed to drop smoke, then decide to fight or flee. Tracer rounds. These ones grant plus 5 aim to an agent when equipped, containing high-tech smart rounds for related details trank. This will grant plus aim when equipped. Trank rounds. Every time we kill, they're going to unconscious dead. Unconscious units are captured in mission with kill from live count and body counts. Agents are encouraged to incorporate non-lethal trank rounds into their loadouts. Well, that sounds useful. I might want to buy more, but let's just go here first. Investigation status. Okay, that's what that is. This also sounds like useful. And this. Goddamn budget. Now we have a couple of options. Figure that this will be better on him since he has an assault rifle. So yeah. It's a critical combat mission target available. Investigate the progeny at Riverside. Whisper here, I'll keep you updated on any activities requiring our attention. Speaking of which, an entire progeny front company just opened fire on 31 PD. We should check that out, right? I mean, no matter why they're doing that, that's, yeah. Following couldn't just one way side. Sure, what no, I don't, actually. You have the breaching charge. Yeah, all of you guys have something useful right now, so I guess we can put you here. You can help here. This nice at least tells me that. Sure, let's investigate the progeny.
Hostile forces need leadership to function. If authorized by the director, you may need to neutralize a hostile leader.
Oh, I also got a chance to
Subduing your
load
target is always preferred. Enemy leadership, if captured, provides valuable intel.
Yep. Launch. Cool. Breach entry on the computer range, for example, make it in the side with. Yeah, well.
3-1 PD asked to speak with this company's owner about his connections to the progeny. That's when his staff pulled weapons, and the police barely made it out.
I sense a crude psionic signal. No idea of the source.
You would know better than I would. Keep your mind peeled, I guess.
Okay, let's see. Side window, reflex boost. All units entering here gets a plus 25 to for the plus one. Main door vacuum efficient for counter. Verified we're going to use from essential skills. Guess we'll send you in here. And a healer in here. Since you're more health, I'll let you go in first. Yeah, you go in first and you can select, and then if there's someone we really want to have taken in for questioning, you can take them out. Okay,
we shall move in.
Breach! Breach! Breach!
Acolytes, acolyte, Thrall. Thrall sounds bad. Man, that sounds like they're like serving them or something. That makes me feel bad about just killing them. So let's knock them out. Probably silly, but it's like Thrall make me think like, you know, it does say they're human psychics, and that guy doesn't look entirely human, so I just kind of want to save him. I don't know, maybe I'm being silly, but roll damage to that asshole. Once mission aid can be moved on timeless so that they take the next turn. This ability share for the entire squad. Preparation grants a defensive bonus, moves aid next turn early in the timeline. Use this when aid is caught in a dangerous situation or more like tactics.
I can make it there.
I thought it would last a little bit longer. Get of another douche over there. He's gonna act next.
I'm going.
Watch your flanks.
Silence is your albatross.
What does that even mean?
Hostile subdued.
So that encouraged him to hit as many as possible. There.
Those employees were under psionic control. It felt like Advent's psionic network.
Well, good thing we all fought Advent. Except those of us who were Advent.
Technically, I was never... You know, this isn't the time.
So the thralls are indeed slaves. Well, I'm glad I took them down gleefully. Ooh. And I was just prepared for such an opportunity. They're not going to see this coming, so I guess we should do it this way. On the other hand, yeah. So if I send you through in case there are more mind control hostages that needs to be taken care of, and you can keep him safe. That works. Okay, and you guys go first.
Time to breach.
And you're guaranteed, so... surprised. That one looks like it'll be most difficult to deal with from now on. So we'll just take care of him here right now. Straight through the office furniture. $82. 62. Now let's go for the guy over there. Don't worry, citizen. I'm here to help. I'm helping. I mean, I am, but still kind of funny. You could be a problem, though. Ouch. But now you're kind of out in the open. Yeah, that still kind of provides you some cover.
Let me try again.
Yeah, let's take this guy out.
Another
Ask him
caller
some
for
questions.
the
Arrested the target.
You're about to enter some offices. Now the owner must be holed up in there.
Okay. Explosive entrance. Surprise. This guy's amongst you instead of a counter. Okay. Yeah. Let's. Let's not. You know what? If we're gonna announce our arrival, let's announce it to our advantage. Fraud. Acolyte. You're supposed to say his first turn, doesn't seem necessary here. So you can take him down.
I see the VIP. Capture if you can.
I made the arrest.
Sonic Suplex, that's the name. He doesn't really have a good firing position, so let's try to take advantage of that.
Storms tear the deep.
Okay, yeah, you're just taking a whole shit ton of damage right now.
Hostile, subdued.
Got him. Yeah. He might be trying to shoot at you too.
Let the high-tech spray do its work.
That should keep you alive long enough to capture the VIP,
Good
if
thinking.
nothing else. Oh, you can also try to do that. He's right there after all. Nope, you're coming in with us, sir.
Stay down!
Arrested the target.
Awesome. Yeah.
Shields up!
Safeguard him. We're gonna send him right in there. Then get ready for what I'm doing afterwards. Okay, basically...
Repositioning.
Being a bit risky here, but yeah. I know, it's probably silly, but... It's just that whole thrall thing makes me think they're not, you know... If they don't want to fight. Front company shut down. Way to go. Whatever their plans were, the project no longer have that company with the payroll. Oh, and direct kill is on the line. I'll patch you through when you get back to base. Enemies captured 12, civilians rescued, enemies got free. From 12 kills, you've earned 20 intel. Rating excellent. From the archives, Bradford, aliens in your agency? Jane, what are you thinking? Kelly, what is our greatest existential threat? The elders returning? If they do, who will we need to fight them off? Everyone, I get it, I see the projections, but do you really think the commander will go for this? I think the commander's always seen the bigger picture. Transcript Reclamation Working Group Meeting 2037, August 25. 35 credits earned, 20 intel from captured enemies.
Progeny went after expensive assets. What's behind their sudden need for funding? They have no love for hybrids, which presumes a motive to kill the mayor. As for means, psionics could give them the ultimate insider, a member of Mayor Nightingale's protective detail.
Investigate hybrid abduction. Doesn't hybrids recently disappear from the city? We suspect one involvement for not there behind us, and so how they're doing it. Faction over your loose network of human science. Chimera Squad shut down promptly. Front company reviving the impound data gave it makes a better sense of according to government goals.
An emergency session of the City Council voted 5-4 against a citywide curfew. Councilor Parada spoke for the majority.
There is no need for such extreme measures. Mayor Nightingale's death is a tragedy, but to shut down the city due to fear would reject the very principles by which she lived.
3-1 PD remains on high alert throughout City 31. Commissioner Malouf released the following statement.
Every 3-1 PD officer grieves for Mayor Nightingale. Rest assured, we will bring those responsible to justice.
We'll keep you informed of any developments. Channel 37, Celio Dash reporting.
Assembly grants one android tactical unit. Android units purchased one supply. Unlocks entry level assembly projects. Accept. Modular weapons are stock coming from XCOM serviceable for threats for need to make some modifications. New weapon must be armory. Autoloader, stock, expand magazine. Cable only gets as far as we can secure city third on we can at least go for attack and counter. Expanding McWeave. Yeah, I guess actually Chimera 1 up to snuff is probably best, and well, we took some damage. I feel like our offensive is doing pretty good, so yeah.
I'm authorizing Chimera Squad for special operations. Some ops provide useful resources for the squad. Keep an eye out for these opportunities.
Spec Ops are sole agent duties that help Chimera Squad in City 31 or all. They can improve on rest, gain a resource, or reward temporary events and missions. Glad handling commits well to do individuals and business groups to provide stop group funding for in time of a crisis. Embed with 31 PD for a short time, return gain officers to canvas neighborhood on our behalf. Set up false spies to run out underground Illyrium traffickers. Interesting. You construct an android unit. These federal soldiers have helpful backups to your main squad agents. On any mission where one of the agents is evacuated, an android can take place from the reign of encounter. Okay. New android. Guess this could be useful. You know, disorient the psychic or someone. Can't add more to the squad right now, so I. Yep, I don't really have anyone left who can do it. I just want to send the android. The variety of counter mission targets. Investigation. These appear probably by groundwork operation takedown will advance the game story. Side visible yellow option will provide valuable rewards. Emergency visible red showing up in just with unrest problems. Accept.
Dozens of hybrids have recently disappeared throughout the city. We suspect progeny involvement. Find out if they're behind this, and if so, how they're doing it.
Let's see. Hidden faction target 5 days. Let's just take a quick look at this. The district is target of an actual hostile operation, but we don't know enough to shut it down. Unrest will increase in the district while the operation active. Completing low missions with accelerated investigation goes hurry up to shut it down. Okay. One PD long suspected probably since recruit out to dominate hybrid mind spring into the property fault and inform place them in an apartment complex to can shut it down.
Chimera Squad, I'm Commissioner Maloof of 31 PD. To be blunt, I don't give a chrysalit's ass about the politics. I'm glad you're in the city. 31 PD was stretched thin before the mayor's death. There are gaps to fill, and that's where you come in. When your agents can handle a situation better than my officers, I'll send the details your way. If the city council has a problem with that, I'll take the heat. They can't afford to fire me. I look forward to working with you.
Lost and found. Word of an abandoned tech cache wasn't just rumors. Unknown hostiles are already on the scene. Prepare yourself for a firefight. Unknown hostiles have deliberately overloaded a power pylon, destroyed before shot up the entire district. Huh. Well, I guess a good thing to do would be just do this first, and then, with the time, because there'll still be some days left, do one of these. Most likely this one. This one sounds important. So yeah. But I think that'll have to wait for next time. I think I've got a good, initial investigation into this. So, got a little bit of a dip in the pool. So, this has been Let's Play XCOM Chimera Squad blind, and so far it's very interesting. It has some unique gimmicks and it's fun. So, yeah, on that, I'll see you all around.